guest speaker, our special speaker, Huang, who is going to talk about Huang, CPA. He will be talking about how to sign up to the IRS. And let me give you a little background on Mr. Huang. He's a CPA in California and the founder and president of Christopher Huang CPAs Incorporated. He's also a co-founder and CFO of LuixuJob.com Incorporated and founder and president of Lion King Investments Incorporated. He is CFO and director of Peking University Alumni Association of Northern California, and he previously worked for numerous large public accounting firms in the industry. Put a round of applause for Mr. Huang.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Please sit down, please. So I'm talking about a serious topic. So everybody here they're talking about high tech and to be a billionaire and to be at least wealthy. If you get wealthy, IRS will love you. So not on your board. So today I will talk about how to face with IRS audits. So let me briefly introduce my company profile. My CPA firm is founded about 15 years ago, around 30 employees, including 3 offices in the Bay Area and 1 in China, Suzhou. So first, I'm so grateful, appreciate SV Wireless giving me such a wonderful opportunities. So I appreciate it. Due to a time limit, so I just go ahead to elaborate about how the strategy, how to comply with the agents. So I will spend about 5 minutes to go through all the slides, and then I will take questions. So how many? 3 types of audits. First type is correspondence. Second one is office. Third one is field. If you started a new company and your company get audits, so most likely you have to face IRS audit. That is called field audit. So IRS agent will show up in your door and not your office. Okay, if you get a letter from IRS, so first don't be panic. So you have to think over and if you are not comfortable with dealing with IRS, you might need to hire a CPA or tax attorneys. In order to assign someone to represent you before IRS, you need to sign the power of attorney. And usually IRS allows you about 30 days to assemble all your documents. Statute of limitation is about 3 years. So you have to keep all your records, receipts, and check registers, and credit card charge, and bank statements for 3 years. So not in general, after 3 years, IRS will not audit you, except the exceptional. If you commit any fraud, IRS will audit you about 10 years. sorry, because the audit is maybe today there are not many people interested in IRS audit. Maybe majority of you are young and you are not be wealthy yet. Maybe later on, when you are inherit getting later, you might need to come back to listen to me again. So before I take your questions, I'm going to give you some tips. So if IRS has to require all those documents for you, so don't be panicked. So you have to take your time to think about it. You have to gather all your documents as neat as possible. You have to categorize all of the receipts. For instance, if you travel, so you have to provide all of the travel expenses and the one the take. And at the day you show up in IRS, you try to answer as little as possible. Don't disclose too much information about yourself. So that's I suggest you have better to have a CPA or attorney. Let me give you a little examples. If IRS agent asks you, do you have a savings box? I believe most people do have a savings box. Some retail or restaurant owner they store a lot of cash inside savings box. If you face with IRS agent such a question, do you have any savings box? If you represent by yourself, you might say, I do not have a savings box, or you don't answer, or just make up the questions, the answers. Eventually, if you answer, I do not have a savings box, then IRS might subpoena bank and check your savings box. Then you get into big trouble. IRS might accuse you of a fraud. If you hire an attorney or CPA to represent you, you might maybe a CPA. I represent numerous clients throughout the day. We go to every from the lower level IRS audit and appeal level, and finally I also represent company taxpayers to tax courts. So if I represent taxpayer to ask the question, do you have savings box? I just say, I don't know, I'm not sure, right? I ask the Steve questions. That's really simple questions. The next one, I will advise you, if you cannot satisfied with the result of IRS audit, you can always to appeal to an independent department within IRS. That department called taxpayer advocate offices. So that department is completely different. So if you get a hardship, you need to be treated fairly. So appeal to that department. Do you have any questions? I try to cut short my seminars. Okay, go ahead.
If someone works with you, maybe you have the tax issues are like 5-6 years old, anyway, with your help, when you approach the IRS, let's say you can get a result in maybe 2 months or better.
Nowadays, because of a lack of staff, I cannot control the timeline.
Yeah, I was just wondering what a day, how long does it usually take to resolve these issues?
All depends on what kind of situation. Usually take 3 to 6 months.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Because I went down to the IRS office in downtown San Francisco and I couldn't get a straight answer from me.
Oh yeah, now when you go to news, right, you got a lot of problems nowadays. Even one of my clients, the file has been in IRS for almost 6 years. There's no answer.
Okay.
Frustrated.
I sure need your card.
Thank you so much. Okay.
What's the most common type of audit that you see with technology companies or individuals? Like they come to your desk, kind of.
Okay, I do have many high-profile companies, like like a couple of years ago, they come to me like just a tiny startup company. Now it's full public. Okay, most of the common issue they face is transfer prices. Transfer prices. That means the price you charge, the charge between the related parties. That's the most common for high tech. Another common one is R&D research, R&D credits. That's the issue for most startup companies will face. Any questions? Okay, thank you. Okay, hopefully I'm going to get wealthy later on. I get more audits.